Hello, welcome to my personal project showcase. My name is Marta Gascue, and the name of my project is Small Changes, Big Impacts. So I want to start up with a fact that I researched, which is we flush 27,000 trees down the drain every day. I wanted to start off by this point because I wanted to show you one of the aspects that influenced me into doing my project, which you will know all about in the next slides. So, what exactly is my goal? My goal was writing an environmental proposal to change the school current toilet paper to an eco-friendly material in order to promote a change for a hopeful future. So, a Pan American school has been through a long process in which we're trying to make the school a more environmental friendly place. And I thought it would be a great idea to go this step further and decided to make a proposal. So, with this, I will be helping the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 13, which talks about taking urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. So this is my inquiry question. To what extent does toilet paper impact our environment, and how can I take action for a hopeful future? What I thought this topic laid in in global context, I thought it would be a great idea if it laid on fairness and development, and this context asks what are the consequences of overcoming humanity and analyzes responsibilities and conflict resolution. My personal project relates to this because it contributes to resolving conflicts of climate change and pollution, analyzes how our daily use of common toilet paper affects the environment, and discusses less negative impacts for toilet paper. So for this, of course, I had to start doing a lot of research. And when I was doing this presentation, I decided to go through my research again. And I encountered a quote which summarizes the first 2 points that the impact on Earth and the toilet paper one in the slide. And I wanted to share it with you guys. And it says, toilet paper manufacturing is a shockingly wasteful process. There's the old growth forests that are cut down, the water wasted to clean and prepare the pulp, and the energy costs of manufacture and transportation. A variety of chemicals are also involved in the manufacturing process, contributing to the toilet paper's negative impact in the environment. Chlorine bleaches the pulp white and makes the toilet paper feel softer. It also severely pollutes local water sources. So this is just a little bit of how much it impacts the earth and what things inside the toilet paper makes it so bad to the environment. So where is the school at with this topic? So I had to do also research with school staff, and they told me that they buy 66 rolls of toilet paper 400 meters long every month. So I thought, if I'm doing this proposal, it would encourage a change of 66 toilet papers a month. And that would be just super great for the school. So of course I had to put my hands in action. So one of the first things I did after researching was a meeting with a company representative. This company talked to me about their toilet paper. Their toilet paper is made out of sugar cane and out of bamboo, and it's white color as you see in there. It's not at all made with chlorine. It was made with other environmental materials which do not impact the planet, and that was just great. And this meeting went all well. I had help of my teachers, and it was a really good experience for me. I wanted to mention also that within this process, I had to talk to Michael Genies and Don Alex, which is the director of all of this stuff of toilet paper and everything around the school. So after I gathered all my materials, what I had to do, what I had to write, I wrote my letter, which is right here, and I put it in folders and gave it to both. After some time, Mr. Michael Genies sent me, well, I asked him what was his answer for the proposal, and he sent me this, that it told that he wanted to keep going with the proposal, which really encouraged me because it meant that I did a good job with my proposal, therefore convincing the school that which we should make that change. So now moving on more in what I learned, there are 10 aspects of the IB learning profile, in which I, of course, had to do a lot with those aspects. But I want to talk a little bit about like almost three that were the most in which I developed. And it's communicator, balanced, and risk taker. So communicating was an aspect that was like a little bit hard for me because as I'm a teenager, I'm not used to talking to companies, talking to like staff, researching on toilet paper. It was weird for me, and I had to develop communicating skills to see which type of language I had to use depending on the environment I was. So that helped me a lot. I also had to be a lot really balanced because um, there's schoolwork and then there's doing personal project, which takes a lot of amount of effort into making. So I had to find a balance within both, within all my extracurricular activities, and yeah. I also had to be a risk taker, which it's kind of what I explained in communicators, uh, which is that I had to go out there and get out of my comfort zone to get where I wanted. Some of the ATLs also that helped me, that I developed through this process all, was communicating, communicative skills, social skills, and self-management skills, which are almost the same as the ones that I told before, but I wanted to give empathy to these ones because it's the ones that I developed the most. So communication as was communication that demonstrates passion and understanding of the IB mission with an emphasis on international mindedness and learner profile. Um, this is just what I did. Like I started understanding all of these different aspects and learned all these new things by communicating. Now, in the social skills is collaboration that demonstrates a respect of multiple perspectives with the goal of achieving specific outcomes. So to be able to finish this project correctly, I had to evaluate different perspectives, my teacher's perspective, I'm sorry about this, my classmates' perspective about all these, to be able to have different views on what I was doing, to know what I could improve in. So I had to develop social skills throughout this. And self-management is like the same I said through when I talked about balanced, and it's effective skills that demonstrate an engaging, positive, and empathetic attitude. There was a time within my project in which I did a schedule, and that schedule encouraged me so much. You don't know how like being actual organized and managing myself helped me be more into my project, and that's how I developed self-management skills. That is all. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you liked it.